Hello. Welcome in. Hello everybody over here on the TikTok. Good evening and welcome. All right. Let's do this real quick. Let's get some hearts going here. There we go. Hey, Miss Kathy, how are you? All right. Let's see. I'm trying to get this situated. I've got everything all out of whack. And I mean it's out of whack. There we go. Maybe that's better. How are you? We'll wait for a few to get in here and then we'll get started. Having a good day, Kathy? Thank you, thank you. Let's see here. Hey, Miss Stacy, welcome. Come on in, everybody. Let's have some fun. All right, to start off, my name is Tammy, and I'm with Unique Wreath by Tammy, the one and only creator of the one-of-a-kind wreaths that you see me make tonight or any other night. I'm doing well, Kathy. Hey, Teresa. I will do my best to answer any and all questions that come through. If I miss them, I'm very sorry. I will answer them. There are a few ladies on here that typically know the answer to the questions. If I don't get to it, they will. So in the meantime, welcome everybody. And if you're new, welcome to my page. I appreciate you being here. Hopefully you learned something new from me. And I hope you enjoy yourselves. So I'm going to move over and point my camera to my board so that you guys can see what I'm making and not my face. One moment. There we go. Try not to make you seasick. Looks like I'm going to anyway, huh? There we go. I want you guys to be able to see what I'm doing. So let's bring you closer. How's that look, Kathy? Good view? Hey, little luxuries. Well, thank you, Stacy, for inviting everybody. Y'all make sure you tap that screen. Let's get everybody out there and get, as many likes and follows and shares as we can get. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. I am working with the oval board tonight. Okay. And this is our sign that we are working with tonight. What do y'all think of this sign? Try not to blind you guys. There's this one. Thank you. This sign can be found in my shop. I created this one on an 8x10, which would normally be sideways, but I chose to do it. It's an 8x12, not 8x10. I'm sorry. All right. So we're going to put it right here in the middle of the board. All right. Yep. You can find all of my signs, all of my wreaths in my Square store. It's in my bio. Anybody that can share the link, please do. Thank you, Kathy. That ain't what I wanted. I wish I had. Why is my screen not showing how many you're on? Alright, I need to look for another color. Don't think I have brown. I have a burgundy, which is dark enough. We'll go with that. It's a dark enough color. Alright, now let me do this. That's a little bit better. I would much rather brown, but I need to go shopping. So how is everybody today? Hope everybody is having a good Monday. Hey Justin, how are you, my friend? Hope you're doing all right in that nasty weather. I need to go shopping. I am out of pipe cleaners. Hey, you? You're not flooded, are you? I see my other half is on. And I can hear myself echoing out in the living room. Hey, Yolanda. Alright, here is the sign, all ready to go. Now I have cut 4 different color mesh. Here's one. We have black. We have brown. And we've got orange. How many new folks we got in here tonight? Hopefully a bunch. I like new people. Alright, so let's get started. These are the colors that I have chose to use. I'm going to move my sign right here. Okay, and what I'm going to do is alternate my colors. And all of my mesh is cut at 12 inches. That is my go-to number for some unknown reason. Yeah, I need a lot of them, Kathy. If I'm missing anybody, welcome, welcome. Alright, so let's get started. This is the oval board with Unique in the Creek. You can find them on uniqueinthecreek.com. I do have an affiliate link, if I can remember what it is. I'll have to remember to start copying and pasting it. That way you guys can use my link to purchase these boards. You get 5% off when you purchase through my link. And when you use my link to purchase these boards, you use Team Unique in your in the cart, and you'll get 5% off any and all of your boards. All right. So anyway, I'm going to be working with rows 1, 1 and 2. I'm not sure about 3 yet. 3 is up in the air, but I know I'm going to be working with 1 and 2. Okay, so I'm going to do the outside row and the middle row. And I'm going to do every other color. How many of you are new to using these boards? Or have them but afraid to use them? Okay, I'm going to start with black. I'm going to do my same typical fold. Hey, Kathy, you'd love them. You guys would love using them. Yolanda. So you're going to take your 12-inch mesh, curl side up, turn it to your corners, your factory edges are on each side. Oh, have you not, Yolanda? All right, so you guys are in for a treat. All right, so you take your mesh, curl side up. You're going to take your end and roll it 3 times. 2, 3. Take your clip it, and flip it, and do the same thing to the other side. And then scrunch it up the middle. So you're going to do it just like that. And I'm going to pin it because I'm missing one valuable thing, y'all. I'm missing these. I forgot to load my board. I am totally not on it with it tonight. Let me tell you. So let's load the board. Yep, gotta have the ties. All right, so I'm gonna go with from row 1 to row 2. Okay. I've not worked with the vinyl one yet. I'm not sure I like how this is gonna go. I think I'm gonna have to do my mesh a little different. Yep, I am. Okay. That's okay. Hey, Kim. Welcome, my friend. Welcome, Heather. Y'all, any of all these signs are found in my shop. Just go to, the link is in my bio. You can find any and all of these in my shop. Okay, so this is how we're going to do this. Once you get them all in there, they will fold inward or outward so that they lay the way you want them to. I hope that makes sense. So I'm going to go ahead and load my board. Thank you, Heather. Yes, please do. Y'all would be surprised what's in there. I have new ones that are on my Facebook page, on my business page, that I have not yet put in my shop. They will be there tonight. I have some with little bears on them that say, fall for Jesus, he never leaves. And there's a couple of different designs with them. Along with this little fella right here. I also make cutting boards of any design that you can come up with. If I can't come up with the design you're wanting, I will come up with something close to it. Show it to you before I ever print it, because my main goal is to make sure you guys are happy. Thank you, Heather. This is a 8 by 12. Or you can have one printed sideways to make it a 12 by 8. This is one of the ones that are more versatile in my opinion. Give me just a second and I'll show you the cutting boards that I make. They make great Christmas gifts. Birthday gifts. Hey, Connie. Welcome, my friend. You know, if there's a particular sign that you want that's not in my shop, I can come up, I can make something for you. Um, I do the custom signs. I don't charge extra to do a custom sign. I just don't think that's fair. Because it's all gonna be the same price. So why pay something? Why pay a different price? Let me finish doing this, and I will show you the cutting board. It's one of the very first ones, so it's one of the goof ups, but it has an image on it, so that makes it easier for me to show you that it can be done. Okay, one more. There. Now, that's what I call loading the board. Alright, so let me move this over here for a second. I have several different things going on here. Owie. I just burnt my fingers, y'all. Wouldn't be the first time I glued them together. Probably won't be the last. Alright, so here is my demonstration of my cutting board. You do. Heather, what I like to do is alternate my colors. So what I do is I count my spaces and then I count how many pieces of mesh I need. A lot of times I can get 2 or 3 wreaths out of a roll of mesh. Hey, thank you, Kim. So this is one of many cutting boards that I have made. Awesome, I'm glad you're here. It is, the image goes on the back here and it shows through the front. This is a tempered glass, so you can use it. I just don't recommend you put them in the dishwasher. Hand wash only. These are $50 and that includes your shipping. Shipping is not separate. They are $50. That covers everything. So they make really great gifts. So if anybody's interested in anything like that, let me know after the live. Just shoot me a message in Messenger or right there on TikTok, and we can work something out for you. I can pretty much do any design that I've already got made in there on that cutting board, or I can create something that's unique to you, whether it be a picture of your family, a picture of your dog. It doesn't matter. It can be done. Like, here's a picture of my dog. It can be done. And this is on an 8-inch sign. Okay? Ouch. That really hurt. Alright, now, back to where I was at. Okay? I don't want to hide it. Alright, so now we need the orange, which I call orange is this one. It is a fabric mesh. Oh yeah? This is an orange and cream color. You're going to do the same thing with this one as I did with the black. You're going to put your factory sides on each side. roll it 3 times. You can do a light roll, a tight roll, it don't matter. That's up to you. You know, you can make this any way you want to. You do not have to do this the same way I am. This is just my method. This is just how I like to do my wreaths. Okay? And it will lay. As soon as you get a bunch of them in there, it'll start laying the way you want it to. Hey, Darlene, welcome. Come on in, my friend. Same thing with the brown. All of my mesh is cut at 12 inches, if I hadn't already said that. Okay, same thing. It's like rinse and repeat all the way around the board. Wash, rinse, repeat. Okay, let me get this fourth one on here, and then I'll show you what it looks like together. Y'all don't forget to hit the hearts and share the live. It gets me out there, lets people know I'm live on the Ticker Talk and also on Facebook. The more hearts you hit and the more shares you give, the more out there people see that I am live and will join us. So tap, tap, tap that screen. Alright, so I've got 4 colors in so far, and this is what it looks like. Yep. Thank you. Hey, Bethany. Yep, I'll add my ribbon tails later, because I've got ribbon pulled, but I don't know which ones I want to use yet. I'll show you what I've got pulled, though. They all complement the sign very well. So here's the ribbons. Okay, so those are the colors I'm going for my sign. I think they complement quite well. So therefore, I'm not sure which ones I'm going to use for my tails, but I know what I'm going to do for my bow. Because I can't have a wreath without a bow for some reason. Alright, back to the black. Two, three. Can everybody hear me okay? A lot of people say I talk too soft, and I think I'm talking too loud. Alright, good deal. Alright, because I know weekend before last I did a live for Miss Lori at Unique in the Creek, and everybody said they couldn't hear me. I thought, that's crazy. I'm talking loud enough. Alright, 2, 3. Alright, glad you guys can hear me. Can everybody see everything okay? Hey, Judy. Oh, yeah? Congratulations. It's getting so close. You've got to be getting nervous, huh? Happy nervous. I remember being that way 14 years ago. You will be just fine. Your wedding will look amazing. You will be an amazing bride. I just know it. You can see everything but me. I don't want to be seen right now. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah. You know, if I could get my room a certain way, then maybe I could get it to where everybody can see what I'm doing. I mean, you really want to see me? I can adjust that. Let me put this in. Boo. Hang on just a second. Let me fix it. Hey, Julie. Everybody wants to see me. Okay, let's fix it. But I want you guys to be able to see what I'm doing too. All right. It's hard to do over on TikTok though. See, I'd have to move my head just so you guys can see me up there. Now, Kathy, my head's cut off. I'm the headless creator. Headless creator. Instead of the headless horseman, I'm the headless creator. Hey, Dewey. My mesh I bought at Craft Outlet. That is my go-to place. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put it back so it doesn't. I don't look like the headless horseman. There we go. You're welcome. All right. But you can see my hands, so I'm part here. All right, let me show you what we have so far. All right. The cute part. Yes, the cute part. All right. Okay. So that's what I have so far. This orange mesh, for some reason, it loves to stick to everything, so it's quite annoying. All right, going back to the black. What's for supper, y'all? I've already eaten, but I'm curious what you guys are having. Too late. Never too late. You had Subway? Hey, Miss Donna. We had ribs, corn on the cob, mashed taters. Ooh, I love pork steak. Hey, that sounds good too. Baked chicken. I eat chicken all the time. Oh, I see. I'm the same way, but most of the time I don't get off work until 5. I don't get home till 5:30, so it's after 6 when we eat. I'm telling you, this mesh likes to stick to itself. It is quite annoying. I love it, but I don't love that it sticks to itself. Hey, Michelle. How are you? Like I said, it likes to stick to everything. Pretty color, but it sticks to everything. That's good. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. I bet. I'm not a big fan of Subway. I like Blimpies better, but we don't have a Blimpies here anymore. I'm glad you caught me too. We have a Jersey Mike's, but it's south. Once a month you eat out? I wish I could say that. I eat out quite a bit. I don't like any of it. We have a Firehouse sub. Not here, but about an hour and a half from here. If we want decent, go to a decent place to eat, we have to drive quite a ways. And that's usually when we go shopping is when we eat good. You know, I got vacation coming up too. Ew. Yeah, I wouldn't like that either. No soggy bread. So how many new folks we got in here tonight? I know I keep asking, but you don't know until you ask. Welcome, Judy. We're going to Florida in September. We usually go in October, but this year we're going in September. Oh wow, big family. Welcome. Yes, Unique in the Creek. I love their boards. That's all I use. I used to use the wireframes. Now Christmas time I like to use the raised wreath forms because I like to do like I like to make the green monster. I like to make the gingerbread and stuff like that. And some of that you can't make on these boards, but um, I do like making them. I've made several different things with these boards. Yes, welcome all of our new people. If I missed you, I'm sorry. And those of you that are just joining, my name is Tammy, and I am the unique creator behind Unique Wreaths by Tammy. Now, that's pretty wild. Oh, thank you. I have him in the round version too, but for some reason I wanted to do a bigger one. Thank you. So he goes. Okay. And see, when I get done, this will go in the middle, just like that. Yep, that's how that will go. Okay. I may not need to do anything to row 3, but I know I'm going to be working with row 1 and 2. So this is going to be the last of the 4 colors for the outside row. And then I'm going to go back in and add my ribbon tails. I do not add ribbon tails to every color or to every hole because I like to be able to see the mesh too. So I will do every other. That's just how I roll. You guys can do it any way you want to. But that is just how I make my wreaths. Everybody is different, and that's what makes us all unique. Y'all don't forget to like and follow my page. That way you know when I go live again. I think it's going to be cute too, Kathy. I don't know what made me decide to do anything with bears. Hey, Elizabeth. Welcome in, friend. Thank you guys for sharing out the live. So like I said, these will lay down. The next layer will help lay it down also. One more. There it is. I was like, wait a minute. No. I have the wing board, but I made a butterfly. Thank you, Linda. I have a habit of using several colors at one time, just because I like to combine. Oh, did you? I can't wait to see it. Hello. Alright, so that is this. And now I'm going to go around and cut these off. It looks like I'm going to be using this instead. That's okay. I have some sunflowers too that I may add. But we'll see. Sometimes less is more. Yes, I agree. Thank you. Alright, so I'm going to show you with the sign in the middle of it now. When I get it on there, that's how it's going to look together. Hey, Lynn. That's okay. I know you guys are having that storm down there. Thank you. Alright, so now I'm going to decide which ribbon tails I want. And then we will work on row 2. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, everybody. Let me clean up my mess as I go. I sure did. I certainly did. I made the sign. thinking about these two colors. They're available in my shop. I don't know if I want to do these two colors or those two. Let's see here. I think I'll do this because it'll break up some of that orange. Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't like doing that, Linda. I like every other. Now, I'm going to cut my tails at 13 inches. And I'm going to do, let's see, there's 20, so I need 10. I don't know if I'm going to put them in row 2 or not, but I know it's going in row 1. Alright, won't be able to see comments for a second. Let me cut these up. I think what I might do is 5 of each. May do 5 of each. Five of this one. I think, because I need to save some for my bow too. So then what I'll do is I'll be able to mix my colors. Hey Jessie. Jessica, welcome. Welcome in. Ribbons are cut at 13 inches, mesh is cut at 12. Hey there. Thank you, Teresa. Hey, Paula. Hey, Margaret. I usually buy my ribbon, Linda, at Craft Outlet. So far, I've not had any problems with the ribbon there. I have bought my ribbon at uniqueinthecreek.com. Lori has good ribbon. That's usually the only two places I buy my ribbon. It's okay. My mesh I buy at Craft Outlet and sometimes on Unique in the Creek. My boards I buy at Unique in the Creek and on Craft Outlet. It just depends on the mood, which one I decide to go to. My signs I create. I create all of my signs. I'm one of those that I like the earthy colors, so you're not going to see me do a wreath with just one color. I'm going to have multiple colors. And I don't plan nothing, I wing it. I I wing everything. I feel like when I plan it, it doesn't come out right. Thank you. Thank you, Linda. Yeah, I like the variegated mesh too. I wanted to have all this cut prior too, but it's okay. Make wreath signs, cutting boards, centerpieces. I make all kinds of stuff. In my eyes, and I tell my clients, the sky's the limit. You give me an idea of what you want, and I'll create something, and it'll blow your mind. Hey, Pam. I'm good. How are you? Sorry if I'm missing comments. I don't mean to. Alright. That's all the ribbon I'm cutting. Now I'm going to dovetail them. Y'all should. You'd be amazed. They're so easy to use. Speaking of the boards, I need to order some. I only have, I think, 2 of the big ones left and 2 of the little ones left. And I've already used up my oval and my circle, my ring boards. I don't know. I would think they would, but I don't know, to be honest. Hey, Pam. I'm watching my screen. I know the puzzle piece will be coming up here shortly, if it comes up. I gotta cut another piece. I hate when they put them together like that. Don't like it when they piece them together like that. That is so rude. Alright. Were you on a little bit ago when I showed you one of my cutting boards, Linda? I'll show you one I've got made that it was one of my very first ones. They make great gifts. I use mine and I put my glue gun on it. Here you go, Linda. Absolutely. So this is the cutting board. That's the back of it. It is tempered glass, so it can be used. I just don't recommend putting it in the dishwasher. I recommend hand washing them. But they are tempered glass. You can also use it to cut your mesh if you use a wood burner. Thank you. They are $50, and that is including your shipping. And I like to place my glue gun on mine because it's easy to pick the glue off of it if it dribbles. Yes. They make great gifts, wedding gifts, birthday gifts, just because gifts. I mean, just because you want one, something for yourself, you name it, it can be done. I can pretty much create any design you want. In my shop, you'll find some of the images that I've already created. Yes, ma'am. Um, let's see. So in my shop, I have it labeled where there's cutting board images that I've created, along with the regular signs. A lot of the signs that you see, I can implement and turn it into a cutting board design. Any of, like the bear, I can put the bear in there. I can put anything you want in there. Alright, these are the last 5 to cut, and then I'll place them in and quit talking. I've made some with trains. I've made some with people's names, their dog, as a wedding gift. I've done sunflowers, trains. I've done a number of them. The ocean scene. Uh-oh. Puzzle piece. Got it. I knew it was coming. My shop is very user friendly, so if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I will do my best to help you out with it. If you can't get it to work and you know what you want and you see it on my regular Facebook page, because all my signs are there as well, I can manually send you an invoice. No big deal. Okay. And what I'm going to do with these is every other, so that it's mixed up. Anybody have any questions? Oh, that would be really pretty. A mountain themed one, like the Rockies, or, which kind of mountains? Snow-capped mountains, Rocky Mountains. If you find an image that you like, you let me know. I've done some with a cabin and a waterfall. I've done some with deer. I think I did one with a campfire. All right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over top where I started, okay? So I'm going to start with the black. Right back at the top where I was. Ah, sweet. And I think I'm going to go with the orange. I will fan them out when I get done. And I'm going every other. Bear with me a second while I go ahead and load my board. I need to move you, Bear. So I'm going to go ahead and load my board to make this a little simpler. Because we only need 10 of them. There's 20 holes, so all we need is 10. Hey, Marianne. Mountains on the cutting board, that would be really pretty. I have to agree. Yep. How are you, Marianne? All right, let me add this last one. All right. All right. Now, where was I? Okay. I got lost there for a second, y'all. Doesn't take much. Now, before I tighten it, I'll make sure it's even. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, a lot easier. Any of the signs, attachments, any of that stuff, they go in these boards a whole lot easier than the wireframes. That's my opinion. Everybody's different, and that's what makes us all unique. I don't think I'm putting ribbon on row 2. I think it'd be too much ribbon. Especially if we're going to do a bow. So is everybody enjoying themselves tonight? Anybody learning anything new? Just a couple more of these and we're going to be working on row 2. That's funny. Y'all are funny. I'm glad that you guys joined me tonight. I love my Wreath community here. We all love each other. We all get along. We all help one another, and that's what it's about, helping each other to grow. Here is the last ribbon tail. I like to make my wreaths as simple as possible. Welcome, Judy from Kansas. This method is the cruffle, or the woodland ruffle. I'm sorry. Yeah, the woodland ruffle. Oh, thank you for the gifts, y'all. All right. Now, let me remove these real quick, and then I'll put the sign in the middle and show you what it looks like. All right. And that's what we got so far. have a refill of Benadryl, please? There's more ice than tea. Alright. Judy, this is a Unique in the Creek oval board. I know, right? Yes, it's plastic. Here, I'll flip it over. See? It's plastic. It's so easy to use. Have you not? Alright, so I'm not going to spread these out just yet because I want to get my row 2 in, and then we can play with the ribbons. But that's how I do my ribbons, is every other, simply because I don't want to cover up all of my mesh. So that's what we have. Okay, now I'm going to load my board. So I'm going to put my sign right here so y'all can see it. The sign is available in my shop. Thank you. I don't know. Thank you. Thanks. No. Okay. I'm not sure. I don't use the wire frames anymore, if that's what you're meaning. I'm going to flip this over. Yeah, I don't use the wire frames anymore. I will, however, use them around Christmas time because I like to use the raised form to make to use with some of my attachments. This, my friends, is the easiest way that I know how to load this board without messing up any of my mesh. Just slide them in. And it's so quick. I mean, I have worked on many wreaths using the wire frames. I still have a bunch of them. Somebody asked me to do it, I will. But typically I go to these boards. Yes, ma'am. It is a lot faster. I mean, I don't use Chanel stems very often with these. I mean, you can, but I like the zip ties better. That's just my personal preference. You guys do it however you are comfortable doing it. Like I said, you don't have to do it like me. You can do it however you want. Okay, now see? Now I'm ready to put in my mesh. And I've got brown right here, so I'm not going to start with brown. I'm going to start with black. Okay, my mesh is cut at 12 inches. You want your curl side up. Chloe, come on. Hey, quit licking the carpet. Come on. Weirdo. You're going to roll it 3 times on the end. Thank you. And then you're going to flip it and do the same thing on the other side. Now, I did not say in the beginning, but this wreath is available for purchase. Most of the time I sell them for $75. Sometimes more, depends on the detail. And my shipping is always going to be $20. Just want to see something here. My bow is probably going to have to go there. Or I might have to cut more mesh just to get it in there. For it to look right. We will see. And it gets quite big. This one I'd have to say will probably be $85 plus shipping. So if you or anybody you know is interested in this wreath, feel free to let me know at the end of the live and we will work it out. You know, I don't know. Be cool to see a dragonfly. I think a dragonfly would be cool. I've got a butterfly I made using the, what's it called? The daisy chain petal. I haven't made a daisy chain in a while. Maybe I need to do one. I hang them on my wall. I hang them on my wall until they sell. Or if I go to a craft show, then I take them with me to the craft show. That would be awesome. We should do that. See if she can come up with something with a dragonfly. That would be cool. For you to store them, I would get like a wreath bag, or make, you know, or keep the box that it comes in, and that way you can always store it in that box and put it where it won't get squished. Is that what you're asking? That way it wouldn't get damaged. I mean, that's how I would do it. Yeah, dragonfly would be definitely be a cool shape. I mean, that's how I would do it. Is, like, I don't have the box that these came in, but that's what I would do. Is if I had no space to hang a wreath, I would put it in one of the boxes. Because then it's laying flat. Your bow and your ribbon tails, you can always refluff. Sticks to itself really bad. Would be a neat shape. I don't have a dragon sign, but I can make one. You'd have to send me a picture or something of the idea dragon or background or any of the ideas that you might have. And then I can create it from there and then show it to you. If it's the design you're looking for, then we can print it. Does that help, Yolanda? No, I don't mind. I'll create anything you ask me to. I'll do my best, that is. I've got a creative mind, and my husband will tell you he has no idea where I come up with these things. Oh, how sweet. I can make it fun, full of color. I can make, oh yeah, sky's the limit, my friend. Do you have an idea of what size you'd like? Hang on just a second. Leanne? Yeah. You let Chloe outside. Yeah. You want some? No. Come on, Chloe. Come here. Mm-hmm. Okay, so you want it as a 8 by 12, the same size as this sign. Okay, I can do that. Now the next question is, do you want it long ways like this or sideways? So I can do it long ways or I can do it sideways. Whichever way you want it. Are you going to put it on an oval frame like this? I can show you the design in both directions, if that helps you visualize it. Um, Let me create it in both directions, and then you decide from there which direction you want, and then that way you can tell which, frame you want to use, if that helps. This particular sign I would do in an oval or the large board, or if you're going to use a regular frame, I would use a large frame. All right. This is going to be so full, the way I like it. I like full wreaths. I like full simple wreaths. How's that sound? I really do enjoy teaching you guys how to do these. All right. I plugged my glue gun in because I had an idea of putting flowers in here, but I am not sure yet. On a clock face. Hey, Sharon. I don't know if I can do that or not. Or are you meaning to make a design that looks like a clock face? If that's what you mean, then I can definitely come up with something like that. Help me understand. Okay, so you'd want a sign that looks like a clock with a design or something like that in the middle of it. Am I understanding you? If so, I can do that. I'm trying to get her back in here for you. Oh, there it is. I'm using a little bit of everything. I'm using deco mesh, poly jute mesh, fabric mesh. They're all a little different. Yeah, I don't know if I can make a sign look like a clock, but I've never made a clock wreath. I just did that wrong. I just did that wrong. Yeah, those watch clock wreaths are pretty cool. I do agree. I like those. Okay. Sorry, I got quiet. I know. Yeah, that would be cool. That would be really cool, Linda. That would be awesome. That's a neat idea, Linda. That's even better. All right, so four more and we're done. Chloe, quit licking the carpet. What's wrong with you? Hey, quit. What size sign would you like? And do 6, 8, 10, 12, or well, not 12, 11 and 3/4. I keep calling it 12, but it's 11 and 3/4. How big a face you want? I add to them. Hang on, this is stuck together. Trying to gently pull it apart. No, I use new zip ties every time. Alright, so we got 2 more colors to do, and then we're done with the mesh. Hang on just a second. I have a ring board somewhere. Hang on. Okay, Linda. Let me move this for a second. Alright, so here is my ring board. Okay. This is an 8-inch sign. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this over so you can see the ring. Here is a 12, 11 3/4 or 12. And that's what it looks like. It covers up the inside holes, if that helps you any. Can you see that, Linda? Okay. And this is a 10-inch sign, is what I have in this wreath. Let me put this back. Okay. 2 more colors. A 10. Okay. Yeah, I think the 12 would be too big. Oh, that's not a back cover. That's a sign. It's a blank sign. Linda, just send me a message after the live. On my business page or in Messenger, whichever. I'll answer either one. You're welcome. Alright, last piece of mesh. Alright, let me go around and cut these off. will fix this in just a second. Okay, give me just a second. I'm going to fix my tails and stuff. Because I sort of smashed them. My bow is going to go down here, so I'm going to move this up just a little. Let me find the top of my board real quick. That's the top. So here's where the sign is going to go. The bow is going to go down there, so that'll help cover that up. Now I'm just going to find the same hole that I used for the mesh and stick my chenille stem down in there. Give me just a second. It'll take me just a minute to get it in here. Because I don't want to pull it too tight. This is the hard part. Again, I don't want to pull it too tight. That's definitely not going to work. Alright. This is the hard part, my friends. you, Charlotte. I'm struggling to get them where I want them. Hey, Teresa. Do you? I don't always, but for some reason this one's wanting to give me a hard time. Once I get it started, I'm good to go. I just don't want to pull it too tight until I have it where I want it. Thank you. I'm just going to make sure I pull it just till it has some resistance, not real hard. I don't want to bend the sign. I think that'll work. What do you think? Might do 2 bows. We'll see. Alright, so now I'm going to flip it back over. Thank you guys. And just poke these right back down in here. And what I like about this too, y'all, is you can pick any fall sign that you want and you can interchange these. Which is something I adore, the fact that you can interchange them to whatever you want it to be. Okay. Now I'm going around and I'm fixing my tails. You can do this any way you want. Spread them out however you want. There we go. And here's what we have so far. Now let's make a bow. It's bow time, and then I'm done. Don't think I'm going to add anything else to it. Less is more, my friends. Less is more. Clean up my mess just a bit so I have room. All right, now I'm going to set my wreath aside for right now. Set it right there. Come on. Now I just there it is. Hey, Tony. Ow. I'm going to do 4 loops. Excuse me. Thank you. I'm going to do 4 loops, 2 on each side. Thank you, Judy. Thank you, Tony. Good question. I don't know. Six inches. Yep, the first loops are 6 inches. You're welcome. Same size tail. I'm going to go with same size tail. And I'm going to come in to the 5-inch. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to do 4 loops, I believe. Trying to keep my tails about the same size. Kind of want it to fall in between those. Now I'm going to go with a solid. Now I'm only going to do 2 loops. And I'm going to make it just a tad bit shorter than the 5. Okay. I'll go through and dovetail in a minute. Okay, now we're going to go with the pattern. And I'm thinking this is going to be this is going to be the end one. Or I can do another solid and then put the stripe on top. I'm going to do 4 loops, 2 on each side. I believe that's 3 inches. Hey Karen. My big bow standards? I don't know. It might. Go big or go home, right? I think I'm going to. I think I'm going to do it. We're going solid again. Just 1 loop on each side. Now for the stripe. Coming in just a tad bit on this one. No, ma'am. I didn't. I wasn't interested in it this year. I was like, I'd rather make a wreath than watch the Olympics. Sad, ain't it? I mean, I hope USA wins. I do hope that. Thank you. This is it, y'all. This is my bow. This is the Tammy bow. Yeah, they are. Hang on. You okay, Chloe? You okay, baby? Good girl. Thank you. All right. So here's the problem that I'm gonna have. I'm hoping I don't lose my bow. Come on, you can do it. Like I said. I got this, right? Pretty good sized bow there, my friend. We gotta push it through. You can do it, she says. Y'all have a lot of confidence in me. As I'm worried about tearing my bow up. Oh no. It's coming apart. Hang on. We're not out of the woods. I lost my stack, y'all. I'm gonna have to fix it. That's okay. I can fix it. Who said it had to be perfect? I know, isn't it? Just me? Maybe once I fluff it up, it'll look prettier. Right now it looks like an octopus. The bow maker, it is Monroe. It's made by Monroe. She makes those bow makers. It is the, oh, I forgot what they call it now. But you can find it on madebymonroe.com. She has all those. Oh, the zip tie tool? It's just a zip GUN, and you can get it at Harbor Freight, Amazon. There's a number of places I think you can find them. It is cool. It's very handy. Alright, now let me trim some tails. And I'm just going to randomly trim them. They're not no rhyme or reason. Yeah, they do. Hey, my dukes. Here's my bow. It's a hot mess. Thank you. Here's my bow. It's a hot mess, but hey, it's a Tammy bow. I like it. I think I'll play with it 100 more times before I get it exactly the way I want it. Thank you guys. Y'all are very supportive. Thank you so very much. Okay, now let's put it on our wreath. Oh yes, I love it there. Hey, hey. How are you? Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. Let me trim these right here. Thank you. Thank you guys. Alright, let me fix my camera. Thank you. Here's our wreath. Hang on, friends. Here's our wreath. Here's our bow. Alright, everybody over here, bear with me a second. I gotta fix it so I can move it up. Okay, bear with me. Now, here you go, ladies, over here on TikTok. Here's our wreath. We'll show it over here on Facebook. Thank you guys. Like I said, this wreath is available. It is $85 plus $20 to ship. Anybody's interested in it, let me know. It's 85 cookies plus 20 cookies to ship. Thank you. Look at this juicy bow. Look at that juicy bow, you guys. It's, it will fit between doors. This is how it looks on the back. Let me snip that right there. So that's how it looks on the back. All right. All right. Isn't it though? That's a Tammy bow, correctamundo. So it will fit between the doors. And it's available. Thank you so very much, every one of you. All right. Now that we've done all that, now you can see my face. And you guys can see my face too. So that is it for tonight, y'all. Not tomorrow night. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow yet. But I know one day this week I will be playing with a yardstick. Hang on just a second, I'll show it to you. It will be a yardstick. Okay, cut in half. And there will be pumpkins, squirrels, there'll be a number of things all over it. Oh, I definitely will be there tomorrow. Paula, don't worry. I'll be there. I have to tap, tap, tap away. Wow, you guys got me up to 6.6 thousand likes. Thank you. Thank you so very much. So, probably not tomorrow night, but possibly Wednesday, we will be working with a yardstick. Okay? There'll be a squirrel. I know there's going to be a squirrel. I thought of something. Nah. Nah. Thank you for the hearts. Sorry about that, guys. That would be my child interrupting us. Alright, y'all. Y'all have a great night. And thank you so very much for joining me. I had a good time. I hope you enjoyed the live. I hope you learned something. And as always, have a great night. Bye.